St. Paul reminds the Corinthian church today. He said, "We also urge you not to receive the grace of God in vain." We are urged, we are exhorted to realize, first, there was a grace bestowed upon us. And that grace has a purpose. It has a reason why we have it. And we must discover that reason so that the grace will not be in vain. Pentecost is associated with power. Power that we have been received even though we do not deserve it. That's what grace is. When Zerubbabel was exhorted by the prophet, he said, "Zerubbabel, say to this mountain, cry grace, grace to it." In other words, the mountain was symbolic of something that was difficult and hard. And Zerubbabel was exhorted by the prophet to use the power of God that is in us. As we see the scriptures today unfold to us the power of the Spirit's presence in our lives. We just sang that earlier. How the Spirit of God continues to move in us. How He transforms us. How 100 men and women change the world upside down. Turn the world upside down. Because it is that power which is from God that basically created the universe. It is that power, it is that grace that is so readily available because of what Christ has done. And Paul is saying to us, alam niyo merong power na natanggap tayo. Huwag niyong isatabi lamang. Huwag niyong bigyan ng walang kahulugan or walang kabuluhan. Huwag niyong tanggapin yan ng basta meron kang power. So, the power is so that we can be challenged to be vessels of God's life and power to others. This is what the gospel shows to us. That we are to prevent ourselves from being stumbling blocks because we are always having an effect upon others that we work with. There is this tremendous power that is released when God's people come together. There is this tremendous power that is released when we begin to walk in the ways of God. Deuteronomy talks about this, how even in our work, the productivity is going to be evident. God is going to cause the heavens to rain, so that the land will be prolific. Para talaga magbunga, para talaga hitik sa bunga. Because this is what Pentecost is about. It's called in the Old Testament the Feast of Harvest. It is also called the Feast of the First Fruits, the Day of the First Fruits. And the imagery that Pentecost gives is always an imagery of abundance. Abundant grace, abundant power. But do we receive it in vain? Meaningless. Without direction. Let us start to allow the Spirit of God to bring direction and purpose in our lives. To direct that power so that it can be channeled in the proper way. Today, many of us will be rejoicing, celebrating. We will be having fun. Malayo ang ating lalakbayin para magkasaya tayo, magkasama-sama. And that is so that we can be equipped. Because 1 week from now, the power that we have been given, all these months of training, is going to be directed to the students that will be coming into those doors and those gates. For the staff of us who are in the parish, the same thing. We have been equipped and to transform lives. This is the power that God has given to us. Let us not let it sit idly. There are times when sometimes we just want to, be overcome and succumb to fatigue and tiredness. But we are continue to let the Spirit of God move in our hearts and in our lives. And there will be a surge, a renewed surge of power and energy we will discover within ourselves. Because this is what the power of God is all about. It's about the life, the Spirit of God. And it's such an abundant and productive life. Once we discover it, as we will see in our reading today from the Gospels, once we see this, we will realize what a great reward to be counted as one who will receive the power and use it for others. It's a reward that God gives to us. May we realize the tremendous power of God in us, today and always. Amen. Let's stand, please.